Good afternoon, hello. My name is Daniel. This is the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. You join me at lunchtime, and it is lunchtime run time. Honestly, so happy to be saying that. And I'm gonna put a little asterisk next to the running and say, this isn't running compared to what I used to do, but it's running. I'm gonna take it. You can only do what you can do. Start from where you are and work from there. So that's what I'm doing. So it's Monday, half an hour. My running plan this week is, so I ran once last week, pain-free, like injury pain-free. Obviously it hurts still. My plan this week is to run 3 times, give myself a rest day in between runs as a minimum, and no more than 30 minutes, just steady. So my plan is I'll either do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. I might go and do park run on Saturday, that'd be nice. So yeah, just really just not looking at any sort of statistics or measurables, anything like that. I am just running for 30 minutes, but that is absolutely fine. And I'm only 10 minutes in, so let's get a bit further around before I start celebrating. Right, I'm going to save you the B-roll of my thighs thudding down this pavement. Run done and dusted, stats on screen. 9:05 minute miling, 3.5 miles, 31 minutes of running. So happy. My legs are really hurting, and it's not just the running that's causing this, because I'm doing a lot more like strength and conditioning. I'm just not used to it, and I'm aching so much from it. Even just the stretching and flexibility work, my legs just aren't used to it, but I'm so happy to get that done. If I can just stay sensible this week now, hopefully this is it. 12 weeks of training to go. Can I get fit enough to run a half marathon in a 70.3 at Outlaw Half Nottingham? I'm certainly going to give it a good go. Anyway, back to work for the afternoon. I'll see you tonight for a swim, I think. Afternoon at work done. Liz is home. Liz is home. Good afternoon, Liz. Are you okay?
No.
Oh, what's the matter, my darling?
I've got a headache, and it's been my first day back at work after half term. And it's Monday, so it's just a bit.
You've been in a bit of a food shop on the way home, haven't you? And you're just completing the post-food shop like quality control check. You know what it's like when you get home, you have to sample a few things out of the bags before they get in the cupboard so that you know that it's okay. Is that right? These are just strawberry yogurt bites from Aldi. We normally have shopping delivered from Asda, but you've done. How come you've done it in an Aldi shop? We're on cutbacks. At times hard.
No, because I'd not got an Asda organised. We had a busy day yesterday, didn't we? Partying.
Oh, it was absolutely wild. Yeah.
And then, I thought I needed a couple of bits because they wouldn't last till a food shop came. Yeah. So then while I was in Aldi, I just thought, oh, just get a few more bits, and then hopefully that will see us to the weekend.
Next thing for you know, you've got an angle grinder in the car.
Next thing, I spent 56 quid. Which is actually about half of our shopping bill a week at the minute, so I'm hoping this will see us through till the weekend.
You spend £100 a week?
About 112 at the minute every week.
Your allowance doesn't cover that, does it?
No, it's ridiculous. We used to spend between 70 and about 85, and that used to last us a week. Now the last few have been about 112.
What do you think, is there anything specific that's making it more, or is it just the cost of food?
Cost of food.
Is it? Okay. This is the content people are here for.
This is like sitting under.
That'd be calmer, wouldn't it? Oof. Anyway, I'm not doing any training. Well, I'm doing some training time. I'm going for a swim later on, but I'm spending this evening doing everything I can to not get on the bike. Normally, I think, right, evening free, ride the bike. I'm alternating run, bike, so I'm giving my ailments all the chance to recover in between, and I'm going to use the early part of this evening to get on top of my office / bike room. I've got a bit of organisation and tidying to do in there. Then we're going to get in the garage, do a bit in the garage perhaps.
Yeah.
You'll probably have to sleep off your headache, won't you? Just when that time comes around.
Yeah. I'm coming over a bit sleepy.
Oh, goodness me. And yeah, just I suppose have a bit more of a normal evening. So let's get cracked on. Just going to finish these yogurt things first then. Alright, so a couple of hours spent faffing around with tyres. I haven't set Liz's bike up tubeless, but I have put some new tyres in it just to make sure that there's enough clearance and to make sure that the tyres seat correctly. And if I'm honest, I'm hoping that they're just more puncture resistant, so I won't need to set it up tubeless, but I didn't want to do the messy job tonight, in all honesty. So this is Liz's bike, it's the Oro Terra C. Hello, Liz. And I've just shouted you up to give me your seal of approval.
Why have you got soap?
Right, I had to get soap because I think, perhaps people in the comments can let me know down below, we had this problem in Calpe with Lee and his bike. We couldn't get the tyre to seat properly on his wheels, and I think it's either both or a combination or one of. Having tubeless rim tape and tubeless compatible tyres, they seem to be harder to seat clincher, so I had to put just about soak around the lip of the wheel just to get the tyre seated properly, because I couldn't get it seated even with like 60-70 psi on the wheel, so just managed to sit properly now. Anyway, so the maximum frame rating clearance for this is 40 mil, and these tyres are 45. However, I think it's okay. Let's have a look at the front. Have you got your phone with you?
Yeah, well, there's hardly any gap at the back.
Hang on a second. Right.
No, I'm not happy with it.
How do you think it looks, first of all, though?
Well, I like it. I like the tan walls on the...
God, alright, Harry Palmer. You like tan wall tyres, do you?
Yeah.
So the front has got absolutely buckets of clearance. That is absolutely fine. Okay. Can I get to the back, please? Please, can I get to the back?
Hardly any clearance.
Well, okay, let me explain.
No, because loads of mud will clog up and then I'll end up falling off.
So that's the clearance from the back there. Just hold the bike still, Liz. Yeah, you see that? But it's tighter at the bottom. If you can see that.
Where all mud's going to be.
Yeah, hang on.
It's too tight.
So my thought is there's probably 4 or 5 mil each side of the wheel. You're not going to be riding in mud for much longer. When you're riding in the dry, that's not a problem at all. I think that's okay, particularly because the clearance on the top of the tyre, so where it's actually going around flicking mud up, there's loads of clearance there. So it's just on the side, and whether any mud will build up on the side there. But you're not going and doing hundreds of miles at a time, are you? I think you'd be absolutely fine.
Well, it's not about that. It only takes a tiny stretch to get covered in mud.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think it'll clog up.
Well, we'll soon find out, won't it, if the back wheel sticks and I go flying off it.
Yeah, we'll take a camera with you. I'll send it to you. You've
probably done it on purpose, so I'll fall off.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I do like it, but I'm just not convinced about how much space there is.
Well, we'll do a road test, won't we?
I don't need to do a road test.
Well, an off-road test, so I meant not a test. Can't change a puncture, but she knows all about tyre clearance.
Yeah, obviously.
Anyway, I'm going to now just focus my time on tidying this room up. Thank you, welcome, darling. And then I'm just going to go for a swim. So let's get cracking, making this look a bit more like an office than a bike storage room. Okay then, swim done and dusted. Really good session. I swam with Saxby. If you don't know who he is, he's my mate that looks like Bradley Wiggins but doesn't ride anything like him. We did 200 or 300 warm up, and then the main set was 400 steady. Now he's a better swimmer than me, so we went round the lane and I just sat on his feet, so it meant that my effort was like tempo, I would say, but I'm not doing much of the training at the minute, so I feel pretty fresh. That was good. And then 4 times 100 with rolling 25 hard, which is on the first 400 to the first 25 hard, then the next 3 lengths steady, and then the second one, the second length's hard, but the ones around it steady. You get the idea. Through twice, so 2 lots of 400s and 2 times 4 100s. So I mean the main set was 1.6k, and we did obviously a bit of warm up, warm down to make it. I did 2.1, so really happy with that. I feel really good in the water at the minute. That's my 3rd day on the trot in the pool, and I was expecting to feel a bit tired tonight, but feel fine. I'm learning from mistakes. I'm not going to keep pushing on and swim for the next 8 days. I am having a rest day tomorrow at the pool, and perhaps the day after as well. But it's just really good to be able to focus on one area of my training and it feel okay. Run was okay at lunch, but I've had a bit of niggling since then, so we'll see how that materialises overnight. But that is it. A day of triathlon training done and dusted. Thank you very much for tagging along. I'm really hoping these next 2 weeks will be like me turning a corner and be able to really focus on events. 13-week start or half Nottingham, for example. But in any case, I appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe and all that jazz. Hope you're training well, and I'll see you very soon.